Max Dowman is the motherfucking truth. Pack. Man City. City. Drop points back once again for the Renegade Master and all of that. Pack. 9 points clear. Will probably be 6 because I do expect them to beat Palace. But you never know. You never know. They're probably on the beach. They do have tougher games. I don't trust Chelsea to do the job, but as long as we keep winning, getting results, that's all that matters. And a bit later on, France in the Six Nations Rugby European Championship, Premier European Championship, they won it by beating England by 48 points to 46. Now, ever since France got battered by Scotland, 50 points, bruv. Their defence has been shambles in the space of a week. Pretty much. But we played our best rugby, but it wasn't good enough. Certain players still shouldn't have been playing, even though they played well. But not good enough. And if it wasn't for Wales beating Italy today, and fair play to Wales, because they've been the battering ram for the whole tournament, we would have been bottom of our fucking group. So big up to Wales, showing some pride. We showed a little bit of pride, but again, it wasn't enough. You know, it is what it is. France should have done better. But it just goes to show, if we started Marcus Smith instead of Finn Smith at 10, he started Ben Spencer, okay, cool. He keeps persisting with fucking useless lanky shithouse fucking Freeman, Bosch merchant, and he's not even the best at that. You know what I'm saying? High ball, RFC in that. Nah. Roebuck, he got his try, yeah, fair enough. But just not fucking good enough. This head coach, bummy ass Borthwick, needs to bounce. Big time, bruv. Big fucking time. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not going to do a deep dive on that game. We weren't good enough the whole tournament. He needs to be fucking sacked, but we don't end with the negatives. We start with them. Now on to the positive, or the positives. Even though there wasn't many, but there was one in particular. Max Dowman is the fucking truth. Big up to the chat. I will get to your comments very shortly. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never ever miss when I go live and direct and in full effect, baby, or when I upload the next video. Best believe that. Bigger things are guanin. Wagwanin. If you saw Northside stream, like I know you did, Black Crow, big up your damn self, big up Todd, and big up Furious BFB, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it is what it is. This ain't going to be a ranting and raving one. You know, it's going to be a chilled one. And a bit of a buzzing one, but a calmer vibe right here, right now. Fatboy Slim settings. Do you know what I'm saying? 5 live viewers at one point, so big up to each and every one of you tuning in, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Later than usual, but again, because of the ruggers, I'm sure you guys can understand that. Big up, Todd. Congratulations, France. Time for England to change the head cut. Yeah, his ass needs to be potted, bruv. That guy don't know what fucking day it is. Early signs of dementia. Head's gone. I wouldn't be surprised if he's very close to being senile, bruv. And I'm not even taking the piss. Best believe that. Big up, Furious. I have money on France to win, but England made me stand for it. Yeah, I hear it. I hear it, brother. I hear it. Nice, nice crepes, bruv. Nice trainers or sneakers, wherever you're from in the world, however you say it. Man, like Black Crow, Natster Official, best believe. Subscribe on YouTube, follow on Insta as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't do a huge amount on Insta, but there will be things coming soon this year, for damn sure. There's certain things I need to sort out big time, but we're moving on up. We move on up. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, man. How was it? Ethan Wanyeri, Gyökeres and Dowman. Yeah, look, I hear it, bro. I hear it, man. But we do need a left winger. I'd rather see. I'm not gonna lie, Dowman in the 10, and I'd rather see Ethan on the wing, especially the right wing. Just for me personally, from my perspective. Zizou coming in the summer will be a real difference maker for front. Yeah. I hear it, man. I hear it. Disappointed Barbary is joining Saras. Yeah, man. They find a way, bro. Them scummy ass fuckers. I think Farrell still plays for them. The cunt. But anyway, we move. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for my goat. Big up Black Crow. Do you know what I'm saying, bruv? Do you know what I'm fucking saying? Pretty lit. Do you know what I'm saying? 10 live viewers. That's pretty much half of the record live viewers that I've had, yeah, on my channel. So big up to each and every one of you. Do you know what I'm saying? We're growing this slowly but surely, but we will be there. We will get there. More than you believe. More than you believe. Best believe that. Do you know what I'm saying? The algorithm is algorithming. Do you know what I'm saying? Woo! Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of them ones. Yeah, at some point, Todd, we'll sort something out. We'll sort something out. No, you're right about Dowman in the 10. Excited to see if Berta can pull a few bombers this summer for the yeah. Hella bombers, bro. Hey, thing is, Black Crow, did you see at the end of the game, yeah, where you saw Andrea Mafioso, bad boy Berta, mate, standing in front of the tunnel as Max Dowman was walking through after the other players, most of the other players had already gone back inside, yeah. Little dab and all that little bit of respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, Berta knows, bro. Berta knows. Like, in spite of this manager, we will do great things. Do you know what I'm saying? As long as he doesn't completely fuck it up. Do you know what I mean? So that's the process, guys. Come on, let's freaking do this, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bath announced that we were under salary cap, so all the other teams can hold that. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I didn't mean the Donna to that up the look, it is what it is. All I'm saying is, mate, is that Berta was giving props in it. He was giving props to Max Dowman, yeah. I know he's a kid and all that, but rightly so. He deserves his flowers, innit? He deserves his flowers. But it won't mean shit if we don't win the league, bro. If we don't win anything this season, we've got to play City. Do you know what I'm saying? At Wembley, our second home. In a League Cup final that we haven't won since even before I was born, 93, mate. 93, mate. And I better fucking win that, or he will forever be known as Lego Head, because we ain't winning shit if we don't win that. And Arteta knows it, bro. Arteta knows it. Against Leverkusen at home, we have to start Dowman. Saka can go on the bench. To be honest, if you're going to start Martinelli, right, just start him up front. Play fucking 4-4-2, bro. This manager played 3 at the back against Mansfield. If you're still experimenting, why not experiment on a 4-4-2 or 4-2-3-1, innit? Instead of having touchline wingers, have like wide 10s, innit? Wide midfielders, attacking midfielders, bro. You know what I'm saying? 4-2-3-1, 4-2-2-2, Bev. Do you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck not? Yeah, I'll have a look at that in a bit, bro. All Arsenal fans were bored and looked like they were falling asleep until Max came on. When we scored, they were buzzing. Yeah, of course. I was buzzing, bro. As you guys know, especially you, Black Crow. Do you know what I'm saying? I remember the fucking comment, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. It's all fucking good. I will put out the link very, very shortly. I won't. I won't make it a short one, but since you guys, thankfully, and I'm very gracious and humble that you're tuning in on a Saturday night, Sunday morning, easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying, bruv? Like, we're going to sleep well tonight, people. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm fucking saying? It's just like, we're not too far away. We're not there yet. We're not gonna overdo it, bruv. We're not mutants, bruv. We're not top gooners. We're not none of that shit, bruv. But one step closer, yeah. Baby steps each time, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Pep said City are not out of the title race, so next Sunday will be. Yeah. No. I mean, technically he's not wrong, but he's losing his goddamn mind. I'm gonna be real. He's not wrong on a technicality, but he is losing his mind. Do you know what I'm saying? For real, Nat. Max woke me up rather during the game at least twice this. Yeah. No, I hear it, man. I hear it. Pep needs to be sent to the laundromat. He's washed, bruv. He's fucking washed. Oh, these fucking bitches outside need to shut the fuck up. I swear, bruv. I swear. I'm working here. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep you guys entertained, give you the match reaction that you've clearly all been waiting for, innit? Didn't do one midweek, and I did explain why. You guys clearly got the message. So yeah, man, like it is what it is. I haven't seen the full list, but I will check that out at some point. May even do a video like with a bit more detail and all that. But Bath are looking great, bruv. You know, mini treble winners last season. I believe we're still on course for a treble this season. What phase is Johan van Gran in? DOR, bruv, director of rugby, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? What phase is he in, bruv? Phase, we are winning the lot, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And Bath are playing scintillating rugby, bruv. Total free-flowing rugby. The opposite of what fucking Arteta's been doing. One season, and he fooled us. He catfished all of us, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Whether you wanted him here from the get-go, you changed your mind, or you were never convinced like I was and most of you guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he scammed us all, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? He scammed us all with that attacking football in 22-23 season, I swear. But these players, he doesn't know how to rotate. He can't rest players. He's trying to do it now. It's way too late. And players are doing way too much running. Way too much running, bruv. It's not on, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, right. Okay. We're out of the Prem Cup because I think we lost one too many games in our group, innit? Okay, so the double is on the spicy double, as I would call it, in footballing terms. So basically, spicy double would be the league and the Champions League. The majors. Oh, the majors. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, it is what it is, bruv. It is what it fucking is, cunt. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't lie. Arteta might make a smooth transition to coaching rugby. Yet, look. The fans won't complain like we will, bruv. That's for damn sure, innit? But if he don't get results, like, because the things with rugby fans are like way too passive, bruv, without the aggression, which is ironic because the way the game of rugby is played is like the complete opposite. But the standards of rugby, the English rugby is the worst at it. The standards of English rugby is in the gutter, bruv. It's in the fucking gutter. No one's willing to call out English rugby like I am, bruv. No one. It doesn't matter whether you've got 100+ subs, 1K, 10K, 50K, 100K. They're not calling it out. They're being way too diplomatic. Way too diplomatic. It's either a brown envelopes matrix thing or that's just how they are, and it's just bland Central FC. Do you know what I'm saying? No seasoning FC. We don't do that shit here, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know what I'm saying? We are not doing this shit right here, right now. Fat boy slim settings, bruv. You know what I mean? Well, we'll have to see, Deckers. We will have to see. We just need to make sure that we win whenever City drop points, because the truth of the matter is City doesn't have to lose, and neither do we. I said this on North Stream earlier. Big up to everyone that was watching, Black Crow and all of that. Yeah. My thing is that if we keep winning all of our league games, City have to win all of their league games regardless. And we're in a position now where we'll see what's going on after the League Cup final. Let's say we beat City, even if it's 1-0, and we start Max Dowman, we're winning that in normal time, bro. Because I believe that League Cup final, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure if it goes to extra time and then penalties like all the others, or it goes straight to penalties like all the previous rounds. I'm not too sure, but yeah, like either way, I think we'll win it in normal time. So yeah, that is ironic. I thought rugby fans would be like NFL fans in the States. We're very good. Yeah, no. We're the complete opposite. I am the exception to the rule. There's not many. Well, there's no rugby fan like me. Period. I'm not saying I'm the biggest and the best or anything like that. Far from it. Far from it, guys. Far from it, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, right? It's one of those ones where it's just like, you know, similar just to the country, like England, like it's a very passive-aggressive place. It's just like no one's willing to say it how it is. No one's blunt like that. You know, like the Dutch, for example, case in point. If you're shit, they'll tell you you're shit. You know, I will tell you. I will tell the players. I will tell the manager. I will call what needs to be called out. I've seen a few comments on certain podcasts with a certain fucking dosser, big useless dosser, cunt, James Haskell, for example. If you don't know who he is, that's fine. Nothing really to shout about. He was a very good rugby player back in the day, but as a pundit, talks absolute shite. He's on the RFU payroll. I'm convinced of it because I don't care if Borthwick's your mate or not, yeah? If you're really his friend, you would not be backing him publicly like this. Not like this, bruv. Not like this. Even though you know deep down you can get away with it and it's easy to get away with, but that's the problem, innit? That's the fucking problem. Where are the fucking standards? Where are the freaking standards, guys? Let's freaking go, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Where the fuck is it, bruv? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? Big up AJ as always, bruv. Yeah. To be honest, even if Timber says he wants to play that League Cup final, I wouldn't risk it, bruv. I wouldn't risk it. Even though Mosquera's been poor recently, I would even rather play Salmon at right back because at least he's a fucking right back. Do you know what I'm saying? And he'll relish it as well. He'll relish it. Ben White, for me, he's done. We've hardly seen that guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Has anyone seen Ben White? Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, has anyone seen Win the Dog? Can you hear me? If you know, people. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm in one of them great moods. Because even though we were shit today, it doesn't matter. You know why? Because I said it for at least about a week or so. Okay, I won't do that anymore. But yeah, regardless of that, I digress on that shit. Yeah, basically, we need to get results. That's the bottom line, people. That is the bottom fucking line, people. Yeah, get the results, get over the line, and we'll be celebrating. No one can tell us we can't celebrate. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he should be getting the 300k, not fucking Bukayo Saka, bro. Bukayo Saka should be sat on the bench, sat in the stands, like nicking a living guard for the rest of the season, bro. For the rest of the season. Yeah, I hear it, AJ. I hear it. Yeah, it's one of them ones. Okay, so it goes extra time and penalties because I think they changed it for the semi-finals, but not the final. But I wasn't too sure on that. Oh yeah, we can definitely fuck it up, but we'll have to see if this manager actually starts Dowman in the final. Let's see if he is willing to put his nuts on the table, like Kenny Ken has been saying, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Have some fucking bollocks, as I've been saying. Do you know what I mean, bruv? My grandfather was a massive West Ham, was massive West Ham this month, 4-year anniversary of his passing from lung cancer. So I always keep an eye on him. The result had me in tears. I won't lie. Well, R.I.P. to Grandpops, in it. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, West Ham. I haven't seen the game. I haven't seen the highlights, but yeah, great result, man. Great result. Yeah, Deckers will be happy about that as well in more ways than one. So I'm here for it. I don't care what nationality the head coach for England is in rugby, as long as they win me the Six Nations of the World Cup. That's all I care about. Same with football. The German will bring it home for football heritage, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Look, I hear it. I agree. I don't give a shit where they come from. I care about if they've got the elite mentality, the mindset, if they've got the bottle, if they've got the credentials. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what fucking matters. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, here I am. Here we are, people. You know what I'm saying? Ben White definitely done. I want Brentford right back. He's been cooking all season. I feel like we could get a trade done. Yeah. Ben White for the Brentford right back. I hear it. Although I would rather Livramento, to be honest, as a right back. And it'll be great competition for Ewan Timber once he's there or thereabouts fully fit. Because most players in the league, you know, not just us, we're the worst, but most of the players are carrying knocks and all that. No one's 100% fit. You know, anyone that's played sport, whether it's football, rugby, any team sport throughout a season, you know, especially at this point when it's crunch time, like I was saying before, guys, like March, April, May time, wait till May. Let's see in April. I want to see where this team is at in March. Great result, but not a great performance as a whole. But again, it's about the result, not so much the performance. But we are doing it in spite of this manager. So far. So talk shit. Fucking hell, mate. Oh, my days. Funny guy. World-class signings going forward. No more mid-table bums. Yeah. We've basically got a Europa League squad. Bukayo Saka is basically showing us that even at barely walking pace, Europa League level, Nick and the Living Guard, Europa League level, if that. Havertz the same, Martinelli the same, even Trossard. Ebrieza, yeah, the jury's still out, but he needs to fucking fix up. Gyökeres, even though he's got his goal today, that's 2-2 because he scored the penalty at Everton away, if you guys remember earlier on in the season. So he scored against Everton, like scoring against Everton for some reason, and Tottenham, but Tottenham are shit. We know they're pretty much going down. Bar a miracle, they are going down, and we will be there. We will be there. More than you believe. More than you believe. Best believe that. Tommy Tooks does look like he means business. Way more believable than that bum Southgate. Yeah, Scrubgate, bruv. Yeah, we should have dashed his ass like ages ago, bruv. We should have beaten Italy in the Euros, but we didn't. Gianni's pretty much holding on to that Euros win. I'm not going to lie. Big up, Gianni. Mad love and respect to you, brother. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about, innit? Black Crow, you know what I'm on about as well. Drop the bag for Hakimi. Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see. Yeah, we don't play another Prem game until the 11th. Yeah, so I want players rested. I don't want the likes of Saka, Declan Rice, any of them, man, going to if there's any international friendlies between the League Cup and April the 11th, maybe that's our break. Maybe that's our two week odd break, innit? Because these players need a fucking rest, bro. The lot of them. That might just get us over the line. And then we might believe. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Europa League squad, yeah? Yeah, exactly. Madueke and all that. Madueke's Conference League, if that. You know what I'm saying? But we need to get rid of the scrubs in it. We need to get rid of the dead wood. This manager holds on to dead wood like I've never seen, bro. Not even Wenger was this bad. Like Lego head, primetime Lego head, like with these dead woods, bro. Like my days, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why we got Andrea Mafioso, Bad Boy Berta, mate, and our new Italian diamond dies, Michele as well. So big up, big up, big up, big up. Actually, do you know what? I haven't said this before. I would only keep Saliba, Gabriel, Magalhaes, Hincapié, Rice, Miles Lewis Skelly, Ethan, Max Dowman, Victor Gyökeres, and Timber. The rest can go. Also, you get rid of Ezra as well. Fair enough. Fair enough. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't get rid of Ezra just yet. Not just yet. But he does need to fix up and look sharp. Word to Dizzy, innit? Prem Cup for the last 2 seasons, Bath is the only team to beat their own record to give players their club debut 48 last season and this season 57 players. And you know that a great partnership with universities basically is what you're saying. Yeah. No. I hear that. Serie A is a great place for players as well. DeMarco is a must for Yeah. I hear that. We get rid of the sweet prince. You know what I mean? Get rid of his funky ass, and not in a good way, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Pause. And that fucking donkey. Well, he's a donkey, and Havertz is a fucking donkey as well, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm fucking saying, bruv? Get rid of them bomber clots, them pussios, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And apparently he wants to leave anyway. So why is this manager still playing him, bruv? You know, Marino's out for the rest of the season, yet Norgard doesn't even make the squad. It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is. A disgrace, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Hincapié centre back by trade, but he's done brilliantly at left back, innit? So it is what it is. International break. If Declan Rice or Bukayo Saka, Timber, I have a feeling Timber won't play either way. But if Declan Rice and Bukayo Saka play, I'll be livid, bruv. Tommy Toots, better not risk them. Don't even bring them. Like, if Arteta's call for them to go, Tommy Toots, send them back, bruv. Send them back to London Colney, bruv. I swear down. You know what I'm saying? I'll get through, like, the comments are going through thick and fast. Oh, you're a joker, man. You're a dickhead, bro. You're a dickhead, Black Crow. Oh my days. Oh my days. Yeah. Arteta probably feels like he owes these old players the league. Yeah, nah. Fuck that sentimental bullshit, man. Come on. Yeah, we should never have got rid of Tierney, bruv. One more season. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Trade Odegaard for Nico Barella. I would actually trade Nick and the Living Guard for that fucking Haug guy at Bodo Glimt, bruv. Just leave Odeklapt, leave Nick and the Living Guard's ass in fucking the Arctic Circle, bruv. Leave him in Bodo, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? It's mad. It's mad. Yeah, I hear it. Because let's be honest, at this rate, Haag would displace Ebrieza just in terms of performances alone. I rate Ebrieza highly, but yeah, like he's not been doing it. NordVPN hasn't put a foot wrong. See, I didn't even want him. Never mind this manager. I didn't even want him. But yeah, this manager is not convinced, bro. But he's sticking with Supermendy, bro. Yeah, get fucked, cunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Saka needs to be rested, bruv, and benched. Yeah. The thing is, Vitinha might go, Black Crow. He might. But that's only like for a new challenge kind of thing, innit? Luis Enrique as well. Man City apparently look like they're the favourites, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah, Bodo's a good spot for players. That's a good. Yeah. That Haag guy was ripping into a new one, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Yeah. Cavra is available. Yeah. Drop the bag, 100%. Get rid of Martinelli. Get rid of Trossard. Bring back Ethan Nwaneri. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Barella, I would get Tonali as well. Gianni is big on Tonali. Getting him in the summer. And so am I. Nico Barella as well. I get rid of Supermendi and Marino in the summer as well. Not good enough. Calafiori, the sweet prince, the chaotic left back who isn't really a left back. Like Zinchenko, by the way. Krychenko, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Not fucking good enough. And yeah, I hear it, man. Link is out right here, right now. Fatboy Slim settings. Camera is a must. Mic, if you have it. But as long as I can hear you, that's fine. You don't even need to have like the cheap mic that I've got in it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it'll be very interesting. Very interesting. What's going on in the next week or so, bro? Actually, do you know what? While we're at it, let me have a look at international break. Right. Okay. Well, Brazil play France on the 26th. I don't want Gabriel going. Gabriel Magalhaes better be rested for that. Do England play? England play Uruguay on Friday the 27th. So, yeah, no Rice, no Saka for sure. Okay. It's a long international break as well. Okay, so it's basically Friday the 27th, we play Uruguay at 7:45 UK time, or GMT as it's officially known. And then at the same time, on Tuesday the 31st, we face Japan. I'm not watching either of them games, really. I might watch the highlights, but yeah, so basically the 27th, Friday the 27th, and Tuesday the 31st. So that's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So 3 days in between, or 4. Either way. Either way, bro. I rate Sandro very highly as well. I'll take Bruno G off Newcastle as well. Yeah, Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah, absolutely. Number one priority. So off the team and get Valverde. Yeah, he scored a hat-trick against Man City. What was it? His hat-trick goal, that third goal? Class, mate. Class. I didn't even know he had that in his locker, so fair fucking play. I don't think Pedri's going anywhere. The link's in the chat, mate. The link's in the chat. It should work. Should definitely work. I don't know why it's not. Maybe it might be your settings, mate. If it's not working and you're trying to get on, mate, I'll post it again. Yeah. So basically, we're at this point now where, basically, we've got the League Cup final, and then which Declan Rice will be playing in. I reckon Saka's going to be playing in that as well, even though I don't want him to, for many reasons, mainly because he's been shit, but also because that boy needs a rest. Best believe that. Declan Rice, I don't want him to play the whole game as well. If it goes extra time, he needs to come off. He definitely needs to come off. Bring Norgard on. Because Norgard's really and truly has been our most consistent player. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. And here we go on debut. Man like Bob Burge. What's going on, mate? How's it going?
Yeah, it's going all right, mate. It's going all right. Just disappointed, and big changes are needed.
Talk to me, brother.
I will do. It's very simple. New head coach is required. 4 losses in a row is unacceptable. I don't even accept one, let alone 4 in a row.
Yeah. If it wasn't for Wales beating Italy, we would be bottom. That's the reality. This is what a lot of fans are not realising. But it's about the league finish. The league bomber cart finish, bruv. Like, who would you have? Because you know my choice, I would pick Scott Robertson, Razor Robertson. But I'm sure there are going to be a number of fans somehow, somewhere across the country that won't take him because he break dances. He's too much. He's got too much character, too much about him. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not serious. Like he's a million miles better coach than Borthwick. Bummy ass Borthwick will ever be, bro. Will ever be. Do you know what I'm saying? There is no fucking way, yeah. Like literally, he got the job on the technicality. He won the Premiership with a drop goal, winning kick, and I believe it was George Ford, which we know is his specialty or was his specialty because his England career is over. He's done. Tom Curry is done. Farrell ain't coming back. And if he dares try and come back, yeah, we're going to have a fucking problem. A big fucking problem. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, it was very, like, I didn't manage to see, I saw a bit of the Ireland-Scotland game, caught the highlights of the Italy-France game and the France-England game. I started to watch it and then I thought this is probably going to be a bit shit. Either that or we're going to get battered. So I just thought I'll go on Northside Stream, just chill for a bit. Turned out to be a pretty good game. But again, so basically, who would you have as coach? Would you agree or would you go for someone a bit different?
I would give... I've got the guy's name, he's just been sacked by the New Zealand rugby a few weeks ago.
You're not talking about Razor Robertson, are you? Scott Robertson?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, there's another guy. Oh.
Yeah. But I'd also take a certain head coach from Bath to be the England head coach.
And who is that? Educate.
Well, the guy's name is called Johan van Graan, and Munster fans do not like him.
Yeah, that England-Ireland game will be tasty, rather, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I hear it because my thing is, because we've been so successful recently and the season ain't over yet, like you just reminded me that we're out of the Prem Cup, like, because we lost too many games, which kind of pisses me off. But if we win in Europe, we win the big ears in rugby terms, and we win back-to-back Prem titles.
Yeah,
I'm not going to complain, innit? What phase is Johan van Graan in? Winners.
Definitely not good.
We're winning the lot, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas England rugby, you got man like Hask, bruv, chatting absolute Billy bollocks, bruv. Yeah. And doing the shameless tour. You know, you can do all the podcasts you want. You can make your money, that's fine. Doing his DJ thing, whatever.
Yeah.
But when he's on the good, the bad, and the rugby, and after when we lost to Italy, and he was with Flats and Toxie Ojo and that, talking about, oh, we're not a million miles away. Oh, really? Bruv? Oh, really? Italy have never beaten us, number one. Number two, that England performance tonight has masked everything. No pressure, RFC, we turn up. That is the problem with the country's mentality when it comes to football and rugby. I've been saying this, bro. Plucky losers. In rugby terms, we ain't won the World Cup since 2003. I was in primary school then, bro.
Yeah,
we haven't won Six Nations title since what is it? Since 2020? What, 6 years?
Yeah, something like that.
We haven't won the Grand Slam for 10 years.
Yeah, so we currently playing on that when we last won the Grand Slam.
Yeah, and he was part of that squad, Haskell, as well. Funny that. It's almost like you should know better, cunt. Do you know what I'm saying? You should know way fucking better. Like I'm just sick of like Tyndall as well. For me, I have this issue of like I'd say it's not a colour thing. It's really and truly a class thing, bro. It's definitely a class problem. And even Ellis Genge said it. I'm sure you're aware, seen the clips or saw the Ellis Genge did interview with Simon Jordan, in it, talking about his background and everything from Bristol and all that. And then he talks about, well, is there a class problem in rugby? He was like, yeah, because Ellis Genge doesn't come from a typical rugby background. He didn't go to private school. Neither did I. He didn't even go to a rugby school. I went to a rugby school, but he didn't. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't go to private school, but I went to the most state rugby school, at least in the area. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas he didn't. He came from a footballing background. Then he switched over to rugby, and then the rest is history. And he's had a great career, and it's not even over yet. So my thing is, why does this head coach, why does this bum, this big lanky ass cunt, useless dosser, bruv, thinks he can get away with playing that shithouse, that lump in midfield who's really a winger and he's not even all that, Freeman, play Mueller, who he's not done enough. Roback's okay, but even then he's not good enough. He starts playing Ben Spencer, but then he still has Van Crap, Van Kickbox, Van Shite.
Yeah, he's probably South African, this Van Portfley. He ain't English. He's probably South African. Borthwick's doing this because his style of play worked for him at Leicester Tigers. But the problem is he left Leicester way too early in his coaching career to take the England job. That's the problem.
Yeah, because he was at Leicester, won the Premiership, got to his head. RFU's like, we're going to have a word.
We'll give you this, we'll give you that.
Yeah, we'll give you this, we'll give you that. James Haskell's probably on the payroll. I mean, Mike Tyndall has been, adopted royalty for God knows how long. Do you know what I'm saying? So we know where he's at, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Another one, great player, World Cup winner, cool, but never represented the Lions. And it's not like he weren't good enough. But it is what it is. But I'm just sick of too many ex-players looking down upon fans that disagree with them.
Yep, completely agree.
It's an absolute shambles. It's an absolute shambles. We are the laughing stock of world rugby, bruv. And if it wasn't for if Wales had lost, like they probably should have done, but again, I reckon it was more down to Italy partying.
Italy just couldn't take their chances today.
No.
They started taking the chances, but it was way too late in the game for them. If they did that from the beginning, they probably would have won at least by 10, 15 points at the Italians. But credit to them, they've had a fantastic Six Nations, and it is so good to see them winning so many games because obviously years and years of them just getting battered by everyone constantly, non-stop. But now it's good to see them that they're on the rise. And Wales, well, it's good to see that they've ended their 15 games losing streak, something like that, but hopefully they can go back to that now after that.
Well, we'll have to see. I think Italy were a bit too hungover, especially in the first half. It showed like they were still like half asleep, if that. And then in a test match at this level, you cannot be half asleep and think you're just gonna coast through the game. At least in the first half, and then second half, then you turn it on a bit more, like wake up a bit. It just doesn't work like that, even at club level. In certain,
that's probably the next steps for Italy is to now do it on a consistent base, week in, week out, every week throughout the Six Nations. Or that's their next goals, I would expect.
Yeah, and I think
it'd be the same for Wales now. It'd be back. You've won one game. Let's see what happens this summer. I don't know who they've got in the summer, but build on from that and just try and build some wins towards the World Cup.
Yeah, I don't know who Wales have either, but I know
I
know we've got the box in it in the summer. We are going to.
I'm not looking forward to that because that's our next game. I think it's South Africa and all them. I mean,
we're going to get destroyed, bro.
I know it's a few months away. Is people going to forget about? We've lost 4. Like the whole last year, undefeated for the whole year. This year, we've only won one game, lost 3 or 4 already. South Africa's next. Well, that's another loss coming, to be honest. And if Borthwick's in charge, that could be a cricket score.
It will be.
Especially if he plays his favourites like Van Portfleet and that.
Yeah, but like, because for me, yeah, I think Alex Mitchell was playing initially, but then I think he got injured. So
hamstring.
Yeah. So I could because the thing is with me, I think I said earlier on this channel, like ages ago, that I wasn't feeling Alex Mitchell. Like I wasn't rating him like that because my old man, like he still lives and breathes rugby to this day. Like, but I don't watch it as much as I used to, and definitely not as much as he does. But he was like, he's a good player. I was like, okay.
Yeah, he is a very good player, but I think he's second choice. I think Spencer's first choice. Spencer's
definitely first choice, and that was proven.
But the problem is other fans just hate him and gives him so much stick when he don't deserve it.
He's not even like he's playing a completely different game to what he plays at Bath. We're not even playing to their strengths. Like Max Ajomi, exactly. Why is he not in the England squad? I'd rather
exactly. I mean, why would you want to risk Tommy Freeman, who's a winger, to play centre when
he's not Matt
Ajomi? You've had other choices.
He's not Matt Banahan. Matt Banahan, yeah. For those that don't know, Matt Banahan he started out at Bath. Yeah, he went to Gloucester a bit later, but he wasn't the first. Yeah, and all that shit. But even towards the end of Bath, and it happened in certain England games, he was playing centre and he did well. Why did he do well? Because he had other attributes to this game. He was a decent passer. He wasn't the greatest, but again, he wasn't a natural 13. But as a winger, he was great. He was class. Whereas Freeman is bang average as a midfielder. If he was my height and similar build to me, yeah, he would not get a look in. I guarantee you, if he wasn't as big, wasn't as tall, he would not get a look in, bruv. Because defensively, he's not all that. He's good enough. But again, if you're that big and you're that strong, I expect you to be somewhat competent in defense. But going forward, that guy's a fucking scrub, bruv. He's basically like, he'll poach here and there. He got that try, thinking that was going to do it. Pollock, as much as I love Pollock, when you're doing that, after a shit Six Nations, the shittest Six Nations we've ever had, find a bit of shame, mate.
Like, especially near the end of the game today, when he took a French player down and they all over and about to like fight, and that was quite funny actually by Pollock.
Yeah, look,
the referee had enough of it.
Yeah, I love the argy-bargy, but there's a time and a place in it. There's a time.
You do that when you're winning, and that you don't do that when you're losing or if you've had crap tournament.
And the best performance right at the end when we weren't going to win anything. We're just there to just stop France winning it on their patch. That's pretty much it. And even then, gave a penalty away last minute. Was it Thomas Ramos? Hadn't missed a kick. Kicked that last one. Look, they deserve it. To be honest, France should have won the Grand Slam and they didn't. So they'll be happy, but they won't be completely elated because they know they missed a trick, against Scotland because their defence fell apart. I don't know how. I don't know why. Sean Edwards, he hasn't got any hair left to pull out. Pretty much.
He ain't growing any.
Yeah. It is what it is. But the truth of the matter is like we are a disgrace to the rugby world. If it wasn't for Wales, it would be a lot more highlighted.
If it wasn't for Wales winning, we would have been. If I think France had to get like 86 points on that, we would have been rock bottom with a wooden spoon. I actually declare England having a wooden spoon because it's just really bad, it's really poor. Where Wales have been up and you've seen progress each week, where England has been the complete opposite, going down, decline. So England deserve the wooden spoon, not Wales. Or they share it.
I hear it, bro. I hear it, brother. Do you know what I'm saying? Like for me, yeah. Like it's one of them ones where it's just like he's got to go, and if he doesn't, then our World Cup's going to be shit anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to move on. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna. Sorry, finish what you're saying, then I'll move on from.
If the RFU back Borthwick into the next World Cup, and if he fails, close the door, see someone else. But if he does decide to resign, I wouldn't mind getting that Saracens head coach who's dropping down or leaving at the end of the current season.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Big up twofold, yeah. Dowman is basically our Lamine Yamal, Hansi Flick, and Luis Enrique will build a team around him, but Lego wants to stick with it. Yeah, yeah. I hear it, man.
Yeah.
I hear it. Like he is basically our Lamine Yamal. I'm not gonna say and go as far to say he'll be that good. And
Only
he definitely
time will
won't
tell.
be this manager, but like for what it's worth, like he is our best player at this football club right here, right now. Fat Boy Slim settings, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So
coincidence, coincidence. Odegaard hasn't been involved at all recently, and knowing Arteta, he might play him in the League Cup final, which we don't want. Because if that happens, then anything can happen.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure if he's injured or not.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Like, if he doesn't have Norgard in the squad, I'll be majorly concerned. I'll be majorly concerned. So it's just one of them where for me, like he just needs to pick the best players and not be so wrong and strong on the formation and the style of play. Because really and truly, I don't expect our performances to get that much better. I'm not expecting miracles. But at the same time, right? At the same fucking time, if he switches the formation to a 4-4-2, if he plays a 4-2-3-1, and instead of having touchline wingers, he has attacking midfielders on either side, he can even play a 4-2-2-2. Do you know what I'm saying? Or 4-2-2-1-1. Either way, yeah? It would do wonders because Bukayo Saka was never a touchline winger. Martinelli was never a touchline winger. Trossard was never a touchline winger. And if you're playing touchline winger, you have to track back, innit? You have to fucking track back. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. We don't have energy. We don't. We absolutely don't. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where, like, if he picks the best team and we actually fucking go for it, knowing that it's a cup final, yes, everything leans towards Arteta, you know, because in Wembley, now I don't count Community Shields as major trophies at all.
Same as me.
Yeah, exactly. But it does count in terms of record at Wembley, in terms of wins, losses, and all of that.
On the season.
Arteta's win record at Wembley is great. I don't think he's lost at Wembley as a manager, as Arsenal manager. As an Arsenal,
he made it there as a player.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. Big up Furioso. What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, all good.
Are we doing gentlemen's? Gents. Okay. What's happening?
All good, thanks.
Good. Yeah, yeah, I like a bit of rugby. I've always liked a bit of rugby, and I see you guys talking some rugby. And I'm Portuguese, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, you guys must know Portuguese rugby is pretty non-existent.
It's on its way up.
That's what I was coming on here for. You on it? You on it, Todd?
Unlike Georgia.
yeah, you on it, Todd. So basically, tomorrow there's the final, Portugal versus Georgia.
Can they play Georgia?
Yeah, they play Georgia in the final, and basically it's for the event is the competition is the Six Nations for the B class. So essentially, the team that wins it is the 7th best in Europe. You know, if you get what I mean. I mean, it's still a credential, and for someone like Portugal, which has been non-existent, you know, they've played rugby for decades. They were playing it in the 50s, but always amateur, and obviously not many play it, you know, grassroots. So now with now obviously they've got into it more. There's a proper league and whatever. and they've got players from the French league, because there's a lot of French, Portuguese in France. And as you guys know, the French rugby league is pretty strong, isn't it?
Yeah, because they don't have a salary cap rule.
Is that right? All right.
Pretty much, because they can have as many squads they want. That's why they're the best team in Europe.
Yeah, because I'll tell you what, I went to watch Benfica in a UEFA game about 2 years ago, and it was against Toulouse. I went away, and obviously I stayed at the city there for 2 nights and whatever, and that place is rugby, mate. It was just unbelievable. It is, obviously you guys know they're one of the best teams, aren't they? But the city, the facilities, they had about 4 stadiums there, 3 rugby, and they got the football one for Toulouse. But they had like 3 pretty big-ish rugby stadiums. It's like a rugby place. Incredible. It's like, wow, the last time I'd been at a place where it was just rugby, I must say, when I used to go on holiday to Wales, I always used to feel the rugby sort of culture. You know, the lads would be wearing more rugby tops. You know, it would be 50-50 with the football tops. Whereas I live in Lincoln, for instance, or anywhere, you know, Sheffield, and you don't see many lads wearing the rugby tops unless the Lions are playing or Wales are playing England, or, you know, what you want me.
Yeah.
But yeah, and another place that was very rugby mad I went to was Leeds.
Yeah,
that was pretty rugby mad. I mean, it must be also
like, rugby league, because I've been to Leeds had a union team. It was like Tykes and like Leeds Rhinos, like they're massive.
Yeah, rugby league,
Widnes, all of that, like, you know, Bradford. Although I haven't been doing it as well recently, you got what is it, St Helens and that, like, mad on that league, bro. But
I used to be mad on the rugby league back in the 90s. I used to love watching it. You know, when Martin O'Fire, you know, the Witness team of St Helens and
Jason
Cunning.
Yeah,
they were all. And I used to, I used to love watching them. But Wales used to have a guy called Cunningham. I don't know if you guys.
I remember.
Cunningham.
Yeah, I remember.
He was rugby. He was. Yeah, when they used to play New Zealand and Australia, that they were good tests. But I don't watch it as much now. I don't. But I'm starting to get a little spurk with this Portugal little come up. You know what I mean? They small Portugal. You know, they only, like I said, they've got players from the French league and a few domestic players or whatever. But but my
for the future, they had a very good World Cup campaign the other year.
Yeah, they did. They had the French coach. That's always you know, they got the knowledge, haven't they? But my rugby interest, just to let you guys know, I don't want to bore you too much, but I was actually born in Africa, right? And like in Angola, and then I moved to Zimbabwe when I was 5. And Zimbabwe is pretty much like sort of South Africa in terms of the rugby culture. It's rugby, cricket, and football's third, just like in South Africa.
Yeah.
And so basically that's where, you know, it's always around. I even used to play for, you know, for the school. I only played like for the school because it was pretty much PE was rugby. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what they breed you there.
I've actually got Zimbabwean friends. Yeah, I've got Zimbabwean friends, like, because I spoke to them about because Zimbabwe just qualified for the World Cup for the first time in like years. I think it was since '91, and the pool system. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, he was telling me that like the rugby is fairly big out there, but it's not like South Africa, because I think it's like Zimbabwe is more cricket. It's like you know, West Indies. West Indies have got talent when it comes to football. They're doing a bit in rugby as well, but they're nowhere near big because in the West Indies, in the Caribbean, cricket, track and field, they're the ones, like sprinters, maybe the odd jumpers here and there, and then cricket in the Caribbean. That's basically life. Yes, they love their football, but there's not, other than maybe Leon Bailey in recent times, there's not been as many huge stars over the years. It's like rare, and in the rugby realms, like you barely even know them. They're definitely nowhere near mainstream. But yeah, in regards to the because I have the what was it you say? Yeah, Portugal playing Georgia in the final of the Rugby Europe, and then
that's it.
Yeah, and then like I look at the pools for the World Cup in Australia next year. They're doing this 6 pool, 24 teams, groups of 4. England have actually got, at least on paper, a fairly simple group, but under this regime,
we can lose to Tesco's. To be honest,
we can lose to Tonga if we're not careful, and then Zimbabwe.
I tell you what, lads. I looked at Portugal's group. I don't think we'll get out of it. We'll do well to get out of it, to be honest.
Yeah, because you have Uruguay and Scotland and Ireland, I think.
There you go. You see,
Scotland.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
Well, Portugal could always get 3rd place, I suppose.
Yeah, but does best 3rd go through?
Oh,
maybe.
I'm not sure.
Maybe
the playoffs. So remember the Euros in 2016 where they increased the groups. They did the 24 four teams format, and then it was like playoff. Then it was after the playoff. I think then it was the quarterfinals or the last 16, then quarterfinals, semi-final, then final. I think this World Cup next year is going down that route, because the only other time where there was a playoff was like 99, but it was 20 teams, 5 pools, rather than now you've got 24 teams, 6 pools. New Zealand, Australia, I believe, have the easiest group on paper, because they'll both beat Chile. New Zealand and Australia, the All Blacks and the Wallabies have the easiest group. They're not.
Australia at home, so they want home advantage.
But they're not losing to Hong Kong either. You got the Box have
the underdogs. Trust the underdogs. Where's the underdogs?
Yeah, they've got Italy, Georgia, and Romania. Argentina, like Fiji have to get through that group. I mean, they got Spain and Canada. Canada.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, right? Well, why not? Obviously, growing up Portugal, where rugby was non-existent, so you pick another team or country, so to speak. And Zimbabwe's team wasn't present either, for instance, because I grew up, because I left Africa when I was 17. Anyway, so I naturally went Springboks. So I have been, supporting the Springboks, because I grew up around that area, and you go to the next best, sort of thing. So it's I always like to see the Springboks, basically win it, win the majors, that Pacific thing they do. It's the tree thing they do. Australia, is it still a tree? Because I haven't watched it.
It's 4.
Is it 4 now?
Yeah,
Argentina. That's it. Yeah.
Because it was I think it was before the World Cup in New Zealand in 2011. They did that tour. No, it might have actually been 20. It's either 2011 or 2012. It's around that point. It might have been 2012 where they introduced it. No, I think it was 2012. And then it was like Argentina. And Argentina were basically the Italy of 6 Nations, in it, when the 6 Nations was first introduced in 2000. Like they were like the whipping boys, but then Italy have got better. Argentina have gone levels up, and Argentina's group is actually with Fiji, Spain, and Canada. They have to top that group. France, I believe, will top the group, but Japan, even though Samoa have been poor, but Samoa have got heritage, so Japan can't take that lightly. But I don't believe they will. The States, you never know in it, but I don't see them going through. And then the pool F, where if we have bummy ass Borthwick, it can go horrifically wrong. It can go horribly wrong if he messes around. But to be honest, even Yeah, Paul left.
Oh,
yeah.
but that makes sense then for Borthwick, innit?
Yeah.
For England failed. That's what that means.
Failure. Do you know what I'm saying?
Failure.
Absolutely.
Unacceptable.
To be honest, Steve Borthwick is the luckiest man in world rugby. Pretty much like Arteta is the luckiest man in world football. Because England
I can't wait for him to go as well.
As a whole, the England
loser he is.
That's the thing. The England players as a whole aren't that bad. There's certain players I wouldn't pick, but if you move them out of the equation, we've actually got a solid team, solid squad filled with quality. Do you know what I'm saying? But this manager, this head coach, has a need to pick his favourites. The way that we play is not even English rugby heritage. It's not even in our DNA. And to be honest, DNAs can change. You know, Argentina being a great example. You're seeing it now with Italy. Our DNA from when we won the rugby,
Wales,
like that golden era, 2000 to 2003, we were playing scintillating rugby. We were not only the best team on the planet, we were the fittest team, we were the strongest team. We had world beaters pretty much all over the park. Yep. We don't have that anymore. We've got high caliber, high quality players, but they're not. Borthwick is not playing to our strengths. You know, we can move the ball about. Wales have struggled, and the reason why they've only just won is because they're going very slowly but surely back to their DNA. What's the Springboks DNA? The Springboks DNA is hard hitting, total rugby defense, and then with the offense, you know, we win however we see fit. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, bulldoze the opposition. We'll chuck it out here and there when the opportunity arises, but we're not gonna. It's not as fluid historically as the All Blacks and even the Wallabies to a degree, but they can all play. And what you're saying earlier, Furioso, that the Springboks schooling system, the high school universities, the caliber of players they're bringing up is frightening, bruv. There's a reason why they've won everything.
Dude, they breed them
the
there.
Investment as well.
They actually breed them for it though, crazily. And not only that, they get to play it, you know, more around the weather, everything. But there's the breeding and the pool. And don't forget the Springboks, in a way, dare I say, cheat a bit. Well, I'll just let you in on it, even though I support they cheat a bit, but especially back in the day. I don't know about now, whereby.
2 years in a row.
But when I mean cheat back in the day is they would use players, they would get players from Zimbabwe. So if there was a shit hot player coming along, they were eligible to play for South Africa back in the day. I'm talking.
As they scout.
Yeah, maybe before you guys were born, and even they were allowed to play because even cricketers. So they would represent South Africa because it would give them more notoriety. You know, to be a Springbok is like, you know, one of the highest honors in that world, part of the world.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? To play to start Zimbabwe is like, yeah, whatever. But to be a Springbok, I'm sure you guys know what it is. You know, they goated, aren't they? They got a crazy heritage. Yeah, they got crazy heritage. They do, you know, from way back. So yeah, so it's like one of those. And they keep their
standards high as well at all times. Doesn't matter if it's a friendly game or the World Cup. They keep their standards high all the time.
Dude, I went to a primary school that was crazy, right? And I went to a few. And this primary school had an 50 meter swimming pool. Okay, outdoor swimming pool. It had the center main thing was the cricket pitch, and then on the left-hand side it had 2 rugby pitches, and then at the very end of the field it was the football. Like I said, football came third. Cricket, and it's always sent cricket, rugby. So look at the breeding. Whereas here, rugby is not even third, is it? Maybe third. Is it third or second? What's first here? Football. What's second and third? You guys say?
For England.
Sport, yeah.
For England,
yeah. So for instance, South Africa's number 1. Cricket is in India's number 1. What do you say here? It is after football.
Oh, what, in England or in Portugal?
In England, sorry, in England. 2 and 3 sports popularity.
I would say rugby and cricket, and then you probably would go with snooker, darts, and
darts. Yeah,
whatever else.
Cricket more in the in the summer.
Yeah.
Rugby is more like sort of winter, sort of spring. You know, like we used to be pretty big on the
maybe then.
But have you guys got rugby number 2? Seriously?
I think it's
popularity
different, really.
Yeah.
In a way. I mean, if it's Wales, like Wales is still number 1 rugby, even though they've been poor.
Oh yeah, they're crazy for it.
And
different.
Then I would say is football more so now, but I think before, I think it would even be like motorsport more specifically, like rallies, like because you have like the GB rallies and the Welsh rallies and all of that. Yeah. It's a massive hot spot for that.
Rugby here has got posh. How can I put it? You know what I mean? Like it's deemed as posh, so to speak, isn't it? Like you know what I mean? Rugby league, working man's and union sort of lawyers, sergeants, policemen, people with
it's highly
university boys, pilots. Remember Underwood, Rory Underwood? He was a pilot back in the day.
I actually met Rory Underwood. I got the VIP treatment at Welford Road when Leicester ironically was playing Bath. I was actually a Bath fan.
Underwood. He was a flying winger. He was.
Rory Underwood was class, man.
He was nippy on the wing.
Yeah, lovely guy.
It was appropriate that he played on the wing and he was a pilot. Do you know what I'm saying?
He was a great guy, man. And the funny thing is, like, I actually managed to get a lot of like autographs, like Martin Corrie at the time, Tom Croft, etc., etc. But the one that I got that my brother didn't get at the time, it was Manu Tuilangi. Rory Underwood had a little word in my ear. It was like, this guy's gonna be the next superstar of English rugby. So me being switched on and all of that, went up to him because I already got his brother's autograph for Alassana playing for Samoa and all that, the Tuilangi brothers and shit. I got Manu's autograph, and I think he was only like 19 at the time, 19, 20. He was very young.
Before the Chris Ashton punch then in the final.
Yeah. It was before that. Yeah, it was before that. But then he's gone on to have a great career. Shame with the injuries, but
making his money in France.
Yeah. He does. Like, well, most of his brothers have played in France. Do you know what I'm saying?
Is that the best league? Is that the best league, guys? France.
Club wise,
best league.
Well,
it's one of them. It's one of them. I wouldn't say it's the best. For me, the best league in terms of quality. Like the Japan League has got better in recent times, but I think for me, the best league has always been Super Rugby, which used to have South African teams as well. You know, like the Sharks, the Stormers.
Oh yeah, them guys.
And all that. Like Super Rugby.
But sorry, when I meant in Europe, so to speak.
Oh, in Europe. Oh, okay, in Europe.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. Like the Premiership is not what it used to be. They're trying to bang a lot of big games and all of that shit to try and commercialize it a lot more, when they should really just focus on the talent, and then the money will come with it. Whereas with France, obviously the salary cap doesn't help over here, but in France, for the longest now, they've always had the best talent. And what France have done is they've limited the foreign players so that they can build up their players, and you see the success. France.
I'll tell you what, though, guys, France, their infrastructure, the facilities, that sort of stuff is way ahead of England. I'll tell you now. Even in the football, even in football, England only just caught up recently in AstroTurfs. It's like France had like hundreds of, like say 100,000 AstroTurfs throughout the country, throughout the country, and England only at one point had like say 100, for instance. Just things like that, facilities and whatever. They're way ahead. And just like I said, that trip I did to Toulouse was an eye opener. Even the football clubs, I went in everywhere, in the ground, everywhere. I had a good look around. They're on another level, them guys, the French. They really are.
Yeah.
So I live in England. I've lived in England 32 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So really most of my lifetime.
Yeah.
And so I obviously know what England is by now, surely, after 32 years. I know what, So we are behind. I say we are behind. So we only just started getting AstroTurfs here in Lincoln. What was it? Just over 5 years ago. France had them. Every major town and city had them 20 years ago. Things like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm not saying AstroTurfs are going to make you better footballers and whatever, because I'm sure, I'm saying I actually prefer the street ballers.
The street ballers
they're the best. Yeah.
even the best rugby players,
there's
always been as because I've been born and raised here. Todd as well, more West Country, I'm more London, but it's the best rugby players are the ones that you find in the clubs, the local rugby clubs, rather than the rugby schools. Don't get me wrong, you'll find great players in rugby schools, but the best rugby players are the ones that they went to just regular mixed sort of state schools. Do you know what I'm saying? That was more football, that was more cricket and other sports, track and field in the summer. Do you know what I mean? Hockey,
there's more
basketball. Do you know what I'm saying? You get these certain players that are freaks, athletically, but with the right coaching and all of that. If they go to the right people, the right clubs, they learn the fundamentals and basics. They just tear it up. Do you know what I'm saying? I played against one in Camberley, innit? Was it Surrey 1 way back in the day? This big black guy, I could tell he didn't go to a rugby school and all of that, at least initially anyway, but then went through the system. I think he was number 8 by trade. He even represented Surrey for a bit as well. He was a very good player. Do you know what I'm saying? Athletically, just bigger and better than most. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's things like that. But I hear what you're saying, Furiosa. The infrastructure, it's not just the quality of the pitches and all of that. It's how it's managed. It's how it's run. The RFU, I've had a major issue over the years. Yeah. The FA on the football side as well. The French federations in football and rugby are levels ahead, and they're better anyway. They don't even need to be that far ahead. They're miles better. Miles better. You see the French players that they're bringing up now, rugby and football. It's a joke. It's a joke. That Louis Braille Barry. What is it with these French wingers?
The French have always been good. The flair is crazy with them.
All of that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Wish I could run like him.
Yeah, the French always that flair thing, dude. Growing up, one of my favorite players was French, and he was the mighty Sergi Blanc.
Yeah,
Blanco. Yeah. That he was like mixed race guy, Sergi Blanc. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was an awesome player, flying bird.
Awesome.
You obviously know him. You've heard of him, Sergi Blanc, French guy, legend. He was.
I love watching him play. I love Intermac. Roman Intermac is a good player, but that's his son. But his old man with class as well. Bernat Sal, Dominici, R.I.P. Dominici.
Thomas Ramos.
Jojon was my old man's favorite player. Yannick Jojon was my old man's favorite player, and I rate him super highly as well. The French have always had just class players, and now you've got Antoine Dupont as well. And you got Galtier, former himself. I'm saying best on the planet, bro. It's insane, bro. We've got quality players, but
We
don't have that level.
We don't have the next level. That's the problem. Where France, South Africa, New Zealand will do.
I'm not sure the pool here is as. I don't think how many. I wonder how many are also playing. Kids and all that are playing the pool.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like to call upon because with it being a posh sport also, so the pool becomes smaller. So your common man is not getting a go, is he?
No.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's elite. It's an elitist sport. So it's not like the football. You know what I'm trying to say? So. But I love it. I love rugby. Rugby. I mean, rugby league, as you know, it gets repetitive. The tackle. You know, I'm trying to say.
It's watch now.
It's awesome. It's awesome. But it's awesome. You believe
it's
me?
Awesome to watch. Yeah, I love that. I love it.
Yeah, but the rugby league, obviously, it's got those other technicalities, haven't they? Scrums, line outs.
I prefer rugby
becomes a bit
under like NRL, like the rugby league. So like the Super League here, it's got a little bit better recently. But like when I first watched it, it was great to watch. But then the last sort of like 5-10 years, it just got like it was too much. Make one pass and then see if I can smash through 3-4 players like every phase, brother. I was like, come on, man. Come on, not even Union's that bad, even at its worst periods in this country. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I hear what you're saying. It's always a class problem in Union because like you have the private schools. Like I actually played when I was a kid, Eton schools like that, Whitgift, not too far away from where I live. Do you know what I'm saying? All private schools, all rugby schools, like Whitgift. That's where Elliot Daly came from. Marlon Yard came from Whitgift as well. Danny Cipriani was at Wimbledon College, I believe, another private school. Correct me if I'm wrong. But then he moved to Whitgift like when he was like 15. And that's how he got his break. Then he went to Wasps and that. Do you know?
The thing is that I'm going to tell you what that's the thing. You can tell that you've been around rugby. And it's because the way you speak, you're well spoken. You know, you have a without being stereotyping or whatever. It's just what it is. You're well spoken. You're not speaking. No gangster this or that. You're well spoken. You can tell you've been around the rugby world.
Yeah, I'm not a roadman. I'm not.
I'm sure you've had your moments. I'm sure you've had your roadman moments. We all maybe have. But you know what I'm getting at. Rugby does civilize you. It does.
In a way, yeah.
It does. It makes you a man. It does. Proper. You got to be tough, don't you?
Makes you man when you go up to the shed in Gloucester and you go shoosh every time you get the conversion.
Yeah,
I know.
Rugby is just a different. It's a different
animal.
Yeah, it's different animal.
Yeah, it is.
It's about a whole team as well. It's not just about one player or one person. Like
Football is like harsher on the touchline, but rugby's way more brutal on the pitch, obviously. But it's like there's a lot more to it than that, and it's a lot more. It's a lot more tactical and even technical in certain attributes because, like in football back in the day, defenders didn't have to be that good at passing the ball. The goalkeepers definitely didn't. Obviously now it's a bit different, but in rugby, everyone has to be able to pass the ball well.
You got to go handles.
Like you wouldn't get in the best teams. Do you know what I'm saying? If you can pass it on a basic level,
tackles.
Didn't even have to spin it. Do you know what I mean?
Todd likes the Bosch. Todd's into the Boshing.
Look, I don't like the Bosch rugby. I was brought up.
I'm a ball carrier.
I was brought up on Jason.
Ball carrier.
Like
one of my favorites. One of my favorite English players ever. He was a Bosch guy. He was called Mick the Munch Skinner. You've heard of him?
Yeah,
He's from back in the day, early 90s. Mick the Munch. He played with Underwoody on. Big tackle boy.
A guy called Sam Underhill.
Yeah. Mike Teague as well. Like proper Brian Moore, like the absolute
Brian.
Great player.
What teams do you follow? What club teams do you follow in England? Are you Newcastle, Leicester? What? Are you not bothered?
Bath,
for me,
man,
it's
Bath
always
all
been
the way.
pretty much, yeah.
Bath.
Yeah.
Hey!
Bath. Yeah. That's big.
Who's the top team? Is it Leicester? Is Leicester the top team these days still? Or
no, we're the
Absolutely
top team.
not.
We're the top team now. Saracens got done with FFP in it. Like
Sarri's cap, yeah.
Cheaters, bro.
Cheaters. They found guilty. Stinker and hooked.
What's the regulations? Are you allowed as many top guys as you want? Can you buy the South African team? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal?
I think every club has a certain cap.
How many superstars are you allowed?
You can have one superstar.
Really?
Yeah, I think it is one. Yeah, because we've got Finn Russell, who's a Scottish international.
Yeah.
And that's we've got some England internationals, but again, that falls under homegrown. In terms of foreign, you're only pretty much allowed one. Whereas like Saracens, like 5 or 6 at one point, didn't they? They definitely have more than 2 or 3.
That's good for the game. You got to make him count. That's for sure. If you get one,
I've never been a fan of the salary cap, mate. To be honest, because it just kills the game. Like
it limits it. Yeah, it limits.
Yeah, we've never struggled. England has never struggled with talent. We're not like Wales. Wales are in a shit show because the WRU got way too complacent, got way too arrogant, and thought that their heritage would just carry them through. And it hasn't. Do you know what I'm saying? They've only won for the first time in like 15 games, whereas we've been poor. But again, the RFU, absolute scumbags, dickheads, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Just like taking money out, not reinvesting it in grassroots. Because I said on
another previous
match reaction after we got battered by Ireland, like the RFU needs to take a hard look at themselves, reinvest in the game at the lower levels, at kids level, women's level. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the grassroots is what makes the game. That's the foundations. If you don't have the foundations, you're never going to grow.
The problem is they don't care. That's the problem. They don't care.
And do you know why?
Getting the money in, they won't care about the grassroots level.
And do you know why you? Do you know why you write about what you've just said? I live in a city in England, okay, and there isn't a team representing the city, let alone kids playing it. In the league, I know there isn't because my kids have played in the football and other bits. So I know what there isn't. There isn't like that. You have to go to a certain, maybe a bigger city or certain part of the country, or I don't know, maybe like London, Manchester, those Rotherham, Leeds, those sort of places, Newcastle. But there isn't. In some areas, there isn't. And what I'm trying to say is I'm pretty sure if you go, definitely in South Africa, if you go to Australia, New Zealand, pretty much every town, it's happening. It's vibrant. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They are doing it. Whereas in England, there's still towns and cities that aren't doing it. Like you just said, grassroots kids, let alone a senior side. Lincoln haven't got a senior side. They haven't.
There's very few places.
They should.
That should actually have that in place. Like, what team do you support? It doesn't even have to be in this country. But like, what's your rugby team like, club wise? Like, because you mentioned about
international club team. I wouldn't say I've had like a team. I've like moved around. I've even at one point was it London Irish? There's lots, all of them. When Wilkinson was at Newcastle, I kind of liked them for a bit.
Johnny, legend.
Yeah. When Johnny went there, and he was the most expensive player or something. I think it was like the $1 million player, wasn't he? £1 million player or something.
Right now.
Yes, he was the first. I'm sure he was the first $1 million player, something like that, if I can recall at the time. Yeah. So no, I haven't got a team. I've kind of like a bit like my footy in England because I'm a Benfica fan. So I kind of swap and change team depending on their needs and scenario. So I'll give you a scenario. The team I'm supporting this year in England, because every year I'll change because my love is Benfica. So I'm going to say I'm an Arsenal, I'm a this. I ain't. Yeah. So my team this year is West Ham. I'm on there. I want them to survive.
So do I. So do I.
Did you know what I'm saying? I'm just joining the gravy train. I'm just exactly. I'm just joining the gravy train.
We win the league. Look, I'm celebrating the way.
Dude, I watched the West Ham game religiously.
Still clear off, by the way.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I chop and change accordingly to the scenario that's needed with the team. Like another team I've been watching a lot is Hearts in
Scotland.
In Scotland, because I want them to win the league. You know, I want the romantic. You know what I'm saying? Something different. You know what I mean? It'd be good. Yeah. And also, they got one of the coolest football songs for a player. There's a player there called Claudio Braga. Right, he's actually Portuguese. He's their top goal scorer. Claudio Braga is pretty good, number 10.
Okay.
And he's called Claudio Braga, and the song is Radio Gaga by Queen. Radio Gaga, Radio Braga. Oh, do you want to hear? It's brilliant, dude. It's brilliant.
Radio
Gaga, Braga. Yeah, it's really good.
I hear it. They might actually do it. You never know.
Yeah, I hope so. Sick of the same ones winning it.
Yeah, that's why we're close, isn't it? That's why Arsenal were close.
Yeah, I want Arsenal to win it. I want Arsenal to win it. I don't want Man City again.
Or Odegaard.
Yeah, but Man City don't even have to lose games. They dropped points tonight, and you got
and they did the other week
saying that we're doing the title race. And even though that is technically true, they got a game in hand. But to be honest, yeah, if Palace just remotely turn up and just like, oh, it's City, like we always have a pretty good record against them, which they do recently. Then you never know, innit? Like they might get.
I tell you what, there's a player at West Ham that walks into that Arsenal 11 with his eyes closed.
Bowen?
Potentially, but there's another one, and I think Arsenal need him.
Mavropanos?
No. He's a midfielder.
Oh, Souček.
Fernandez?
No, Fernandez. I'm telling you, he's better than Zubamendi.
He's been linked to Liverpool.
He's definitely better than Norgard. And he's better than Odegaard. There's 3 players he's better than.
Look, I'm better than Odegaard, mate. I'm better. I don't give a shit, bro. That Dick and the Living Guard, he's
good.
Shit, I would take that number 10 at Bodo Glimt, Haag, bring Odegaard all the way to Bodo, and the Arctic Circle, leave his ass there, we'll take Haag the other way. Do you know what I'm saying?
They go to Chelsea because they're signing.
But that's a good shout. Bowen could get in on Saka's place. He's got a shout. There. Shout. But Zubamendi ain't better than that Fernandez. I'm telling you, the best thing West Ham did was get rid of that Brazilian dude. He was a troublemaker. Paqueta. He's gone to Flamengo for 40 million and he's flopped. He can't get off the bench. Damn. Embarrassing. Yeah, it's bad, that is.
Decisions.
Yeah, he's a dodgy guy. So you're going to win the World Cup then at rugby? What do you reckon, guys? Are you confident, or what's the?
I think Africa win it again.
No, you think South Africa?
The Bucks are going to go back to back.
A triple.
Where's it at?
Australia.
Australia will get far, but I don't think they'll get far enough.
Australia have been not as strong for the last decade, nearly. They haven't been really, because they always used to be, a bit better. Put it that way.
But they did turn up on the Lions tour, innit? Like this is why I had this right, because I was doing all these match reactions and all that with Andy Farrell. He had to pick his son with injuries and all that, even though he wasn't originally picked. It was a scumbag move, absolute dickhead. But basically, the bottom line is, I think Australia, it will help with like their fans and all of that behind them, but I don't think it would help as much as when we last won the World Cup, which was in Australia as well in 03. I remember that. For me, it's the best World Cup, not just because England won it, but like
the way Johnny Wilkinson just kicked over.
Yeah, just Johnny's a legend.
The whole tournament was blockbuster. The whole bloody tournament was blockbuster. It was great. Yes, there were teams that were nowhere near, they were still in major development phase, like Namibia and all of them teams. Romania.
Yeah, they were trusting the process, mate.
Yeah, they were still getting back. Italy, they were in the All Blacks group. New Zealand, they got battered there. Tonga got battered. It is what it is. But I think in order for England to win it, the first thing we need to do is just get rid of most of like pretty much just get rid of everyone from the RFU, get rid of Borthwick, and get someone who actually knows what they're doing, will pick players on form to even us stand a chance, because Borthwick got lucky and I think that semi-final against the Box when we lost by a point in France in the 23 World Cup, the last World Cup, that bought him a lot of time. That bought him a lot of time more than any of the others, because Borthwick hasn't won anything at international level. Let's not forget this. And I'll end it with this, right? In order for this World Cup to, I think this World Cup will actually be a great World Cup in terms of it'll be competitive on all fronts. Like whether you're at the bottom, whether you're at the top, every team will believe that, and they will all go to win. Do you know what I'm saying? But there'll be certain teams that they'll have their certain ways of doing it, like the top teams. The Box have their way of playing. The All Blacks always have their way of playing. The Wallabies have gone back to type with, their heritage. Wales are going to do the same as well. I don't think Wales will do as well, but they're getting their identity back. France already got their identity back a few years ago. Do you know what I'm saying? Long overdue. So it's going to be very tasty, but like to pick a winner, for me, I just don't see anyone beating the Box, to be honest. Like there might be a dark horse in Argentina, maybe Australia, France, maybe they might get over the line. Ireland, they were number one in the world, but they should have beaten the All Blacks pretty much just shy of 4 years. In the last World Cup, they should have beaten them and they didn't. France should have beaten the Box and they didn't. You know what I'm saying? Rugby heritage and all that. So we shall see. We shall absolutely see. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there. It's been a great stream. Much appreciated. Big up Todd and big up Curio.
Nice one.
Yeah, had a brilliant.
Nice one for letting me. Nice one for letting me on that.
Yeah, no problem,
thank you, mate.
And speak to you another time. Nice speaking to you, Todd. All the best, guys.
Yeah, all the best.
Strong, guys.
Big up,
strong, and
win the cup.
Yeah, keep tackling. High tackles.
I want to score. Big shout out to Ollie Chesham as well.
Yeah, the high shots. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Todd. We'll have something sorted. Like we'll probably do some rugby videos, rugby streams, like later on down the line. We'll definitely sort out the Rugby World Cup. But more recently, we've got Bath games coming up, in Europe and the Premiership as well. So I'll drop you another DM or so at some point. I haven't really been seeing any club games for a while, mainly because of the Six Nations recently. But even before that, it's just been
the league returns next week.
Yeah. Okay.
Samson's at home.
Samson's at home, because I've been seeing the highlights here and there of the Bath games, but I haven't really been seeing much of Europe, to be honest, because it's just, I don't know, man. It's just not been the same. It's not been the same for me. But either way, I will catch up at some point. There's no more Six Nations. There's no more international rugby till the summer.
Till the summer now.
Premiership, Europe. I might even watch a few more top teams as well. Super Rugby as well. I need to get onto that a bit more because I was watching that for a bit the past few years, watching the highlights, because for me that's the highest quality of club rugby still. Like the Super Rugby Pacifica, you know, you have New Zealand, Australia, and then you have like Samoa have a team. Fiji, I think, have 1 or 2 teams. Maybe Tonga has a team or on the rise or incoming at some point. Like, so that's the great watch for me, because it's high quality rugby, and they all come to play. Do you know what I'm saying? None of this bish bash bosh, you know, pick and drive merchants, mall it merchants. Do you know what I'm saying? As the go-to, there's a time and a place, but yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, guys, we are going to end it here for sure.
Make sure you like and subscribe, everyone. Big up Craig from us.
Subscribe.
Big up everyone else.
Hit the notification bell so you'll never ever miss when I go live and direct and in full effect, or when I upload the next video. Best believe that. Stay safe, stay true to yourself. All the best. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And Spurs are going down, 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 down. Spurs are going down, down, down. Or the other one is going to be down, 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 down. We need that. We will be there. Liverpool against the top Spurs, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Man United are playing Villa earlier as well. City, drop points. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, not looking too bad. 9 points clear for now, and we've got the League Cup final, and I will be there. I will be doing a stream. I might watch it at the bar. I'm not too sure that there's like an Arsenal fan zone thing. I thought about going, but I might just go local for that one, local pub and all that. Sort something out. We'll see. But yeah, that's all she wrote, innit? So thanks for tuning in, bruv. And I will definitely have a match reaction after the League Cup final. It might be on the day after. It might be the same night. But either way, you will get a match reaction either way. So take care. Big up Todd for jumping on. Big up Furioso, BFB. All the best. And yeah, until next time. Peace out. Max Dowman is the truth, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?